Hey guys, welcome back. Quick little video on the calculator for the quadratic formula. As you can see, I have a TI-84 plus CE here is what I'm using on the screen. I actually have a TI-83 that's older than I want to admit. I had it since I was a sophomore in high school, and it's still working. So I have those two calculators, and I remember as a kid, I was never bored. I only made the mistake of telling my dad I was bored one time. That was it. Did so much work. I never, oh man. So I was never bored. I was never just didn't know what to do. I always had something to do. And so I remember being a sophomore in high school, right after I got this calculator, had nothing really to do. It wasn't working yet. It was summertime. So I decided, you know what? This calculator has a program button on it. As you can see, the program is right there. I actually had the manual for this calculator, not the TI-84, but the 83. And I programmed how to do the volume of a cylinder. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, I remember having issues with the quadratic function because it's negative b plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac in parentheses divide 2a. It was just a pain to get it in there, and I would go too fast. I had so many syntax errors, and then I didn't know the second entry key yet. So if you hit second and enter if you do, let's say 2 times 3, enter. If I hit second and I hit enter, the same thing comes up again. Didn't realize that. So, okay, cool, clear. So I figured out how to write a program. So program, I wanted to get a new program to do the quadratic. Create new. I named it quad. So it's already in the A, right? So I just named it, where's Q? Q, U, A, D. Now, if you want to name it A quad, because if you name it A quad, it'll be at the top of the program list, but I don't know how many programs you have in your calculator. Enter. All right, so how do we do this? Well, we need to go back to program here. We need to input. So I'm going to go to input output. I want to prompt. And what do I want to prompt? I want A. So alpha A, comma, alpha B, comma, alpha C. So now I'm going to prompt for A, B, and C in the quadratic equation. Because if we go back to earlier problem here, what was it, 54 that we did this in? Yes. X is right. A, B, and C. I need A, B, and C to do this. So prompt A, B, and C. Enter. So now we got to store. So what I'm going to do? Well, X is equal to negative B, alpha B. I'm going to do plus, and it's the square root of B squared, alpha B squared, minus 4, alpha A, alpha C, close my parentheses, divide. Now, oh, guess what? I forgot to put the parentheses around the whole thing, because the whole thing's divided by 2A. So I'm going to put a parentheses here. I'm going to go back to the front, and guess what we can do? If I hit second insert, I can insert a parentheses, and I'm safe. So I didn't have to retype everything. That's nice. Divide 2, and I'm going to hit divide A. You can do parentheses, divide 2A. I'm going to store that math as a variable. I'll just use E. So alpha E, F, you can use it for OP or PQ, whatever you want to use. We'll use P. Then I have to do the same thing, but minus. So I now know to use the parentheses, negative. Oh, did I use a negative there? It's got to be negative. Negative B. Yeah, there we go. So negative B, alpha B, minus square root alpha B squared minus 4 alpha A alpha C, 2 parentheses, divide 2 divide alpha A, store that for Q. So now I have my calculations done. I found out what my two X values are. Then we have to display them. So go back to program, input output. I want to display. I'm going to want to display, in this case it's alpha P, comma, alpha, oh, nope. What did I hit? I hit a different thing. Second quit. Oh no, what happened? Just go back to program, edit, down. P, alpha, Q. All right, now I can do second quit, and let's do program. Program, execute quad. Quad, let's see. So I will use the numbers from here, the 255 and the negative 83.88 and the 6.69. So let's try that. So A is 255. B was negative 83.88. And C was 6.69. And did I do it right? I got 0.193 and 0.136. Yes, that's what we got in class. And so now I have a quadratic formula, so when I don't have to approximate, we're good to go. Hopefully that helps. Take care.